Welcome!
We were both yelling. That's right. We didn't even plan that. We both just started talking.
We just started firing it out. It's so good to be back. Look, thank you. If it's your first episode listening to God is Dead,
this
podcast,
will be a slightly longer intro than usual. The premise of the podcast is pretty simple.
We take things from the internet. We ask, does this prove that God is dead or alive?
We are building up a case to prove that God has abandoned everybody on us on this planet.
Yeah, absolutely. My name's Bryce Mills.
My name's Campbell Walker, and thank you for being friggin' patient for the last 2 months.
Yeah, look, it's been a little while since we've chatted, since the Monday's been run, but there's been very, very, very good reasons. Essentially, look, you chuck on a little friggin' eyeball on my Instagram, you chuck an eyeball on Cam's life, the stories, the YouTube, etc. And look, I can't even lie, the last 2 months, things in our other careers have fucking gone, kind of 0 to 100, and we just had to handle damn business. But also, with the podcast, we never forgot about it, because the other thing that you might notice if you're watching this as a video, if you're not, YouTube, God is Dead, you'll find it. We're actually in Struthless Studios, which means all episodes now are a bit more slick and tightly damn run, right?
Filmed, you know it. So subscribe to our YouTube, even if you've never subscribed to a channel in your life.
Yeah, make an account, do
it.
it.
Very insecure.
That means that we had to build it though. Like in those 2 months, this box had to be painted, it had to be bought gear for, had to be refloored, had to have friggin' walls knocked out. It's been a whole process.
Big old renovation program. We were doing the block on here.
Big time.
That's not what we're doing today. Today we are doing a love-themed episode because we are coming back the day after Valentine's Day, or if you're in America, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, happy freaking romance time. So I guess the real thing is here, relationships, you have to either get into one to have one, but then you have to maintain it when you're in it. So for me, I want to talk about how to get into a relationship thanks to these two extremely heterosexual young Australian guys with some very, very, very interesting advice for men in particular.
And to continue the cringy hetero vibe, I have gotten this girl's rules on how she expects her relationship to go with her boyfriend. It's rules for the boyfriend, and they are so fun.
Chill as hell. Yeah,
they're
really
so
chill,
relaxed.
chill.
They're so quirky.
Yeah, big time. So look, I'm excited.
So, yeah, if you're looking to spice up your love life, get a girl, or that will make sense later, or keep your boy.
Boys.
Then this might be the episode for you.
God is Dead, not clickbait. It's our Instagram if you want to suss the visuals and get a look at what we're talking about. Follow along with the pod. YouTube, of course, we're there. And otherwise,
let's get problematic with our dating advice.
Let's get it.
God is Dead, case 1.
AMGTA official.
That's a whole lot of letters, Bryce.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I don't know what it means. I fucking hope that it secretly doesn't.
Hang on, say it again. I want to work this out. AMG.
AMGTA official.
Alpha Male GTA, Grand Theft Auto official. I don't know.
Alpha Male for sure. Alpha Male.
Get that ass.
Get that ass official, possibly. These are two Australian guys, actually.
Oh, so my pronunciation of ass is fitting then.
Ass.
Ass.
Yeah, and they make all these TikToks where it's essentially them giving out advice for the boys only.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, and God knows they're the ones that need it. For being real.
Why do be it like that?
Yeah.
When it comes to this,
it's an age-old question. But I guess I can just run you straight into these. I don't really know much about these dudes. They haven't posted at all this year. Right. Apparently they're working on something big though.
Okay, I can relate to that. I've been posting less while working on something big.
Right, yeah.
I also dish out advice I should take.
And hey, all right, this could be up your alley. You can do a collab.
Maybe, as an alpha male.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got a YouTube. It's essentially what they're doing is it's in the realm of how to talk to girls, how to be more self-disciplined, how to be a better person, how to take care of yourself, etc., etc., etc. I could tell you these dudes are probably about somewhere between age, 20 to 27. I want to say 20 to 26.
It's a wide-ass window, dude.
Yeah, I'm not good at guessing ages.
You'd be terrible at a carnival.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I hope I don't get arrested. I don't get involved in a crime. I'm like, what did he look like? 18 to 40,
Yeah, like he had skin.
Long hair-ish. I mean,
short.
Between short to long. But yeah.
1 to 2 eyes. Yeah.
I mean, look, you tell me, given you better nail this now that you've dissed me.
Dude, I literally, they're 22. So I decided that I'd tell all my family. I was like, I messaged them all. I was like, yeah, can I guess your weight? This is like a few days ago because I was just like, I want to try this.
That sounds chill.
Dude, I got it within like 2 kilos. Everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're pretty good at this stuff.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, With that being said, I don't know their weights. They're always wearing AMGTA official hoodies. And essentially, some of these titles, stop telling girls you like about your problems, how to deal with the dark side of no fat, biggest mistakes you're making with girls, never tell a girl you like her, girls don't want you knowing the truth, brackets only for the boys.
I am gearing up for a lot of really good nuance and nothing that devolves into MRA territory.
And I'm telling you, these dudes, it's just to give you some context, 371,000 followers on TikTok.
Do they have a name for their followers?
No, I don't know. Helping the ordinary become extraordinary is their bio with wolf emojis. They follow 4 people. Mark Tilbury is YouTuber and CEO, is a self-made millionaire. They follow Dan Bilzerian. They follow an editor and filmmaker who I assume is possibly working with them, and Gary V.
Wow, that's all we need to know.
I think that tells you a little bit, doesn't it? Anyway.
Oh my God. Yep, all right.
With that being said, I'd love to dive into one of these.
Give me some advice. I'm going to put my brain in the body of a single man, of a young 19-year-old dude who is a little bit lost in life, and I don't know how to talk to girls. Help me, alpha men.
Why don't we go with something that seems weird? Never tell a girl you like her. Because this is like a pretty blanket statement.
Yeah.
Right?
That you like her. Boys, trust me on this. You can never let a girl know that you like her and that you want her to be your girlfriend. You need her to initiate this conversation with you, because if you're initiating this conversation, you're giving her all the validation. Now the ball's in her court, she has all the power, and she can choose if she wants to be with you or go to her other options. And you're also telling her that she's the best option you have. This makes you less desirable because she goes, wow, he's not as high value as I thought. He has no other girls. That means she's going to start flaking on you. She's going to start being disrespectful towards you. And she's probably going to stop liking you.
Too many of you guys are worried, well, if I don't say this to her, then how is she going to know that I like her? Well, if you guys are hanging out, you're texting, you've hooked up, you're being intimate, you're seeing each other, then you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to tell her that you like her. She knows, bro. Don't be like all these other beta males giving you a validation, telling her that you like her, you want to be with her. Because I tell you what, you need to stand out, but in a good way.
Can we just highlight the line, stop being a beta male and giving her validation? Is it not a fucking human right to be validated?
I also love anybody who unironically uses the word beta males.
Male.
Oh, these beta males, bro. These beta males. It's
fuck me. And like, these are just two very normal dudes. Like, not normal in that way, but like, they're pretty unassuming looking. They're not wearing any dramatic, like, pickup artist top hat or something. You wouldn't look twice at them in like a shopping center. It's just the shit they're saying, though.
And if you did, you'd be giving them validation.
Oh, yeah. God knows that you'd never be able to fuck them after that, because, yeah, God forbid you validate these guys.
Let them know that they are your highest option. That's what I love. It's like, the whole, like, value proposition in people. It's like, everyone's kind of transactional. It's like picking a restaurant.
Getting so deep in the world that you think that's how everyone else is operating. So it's like, in my mind, let's say I'm one of their fans and I've watched so many of these videos. I'm looking around at a party and going, right, so this person's got 3 people on rotation. This guy's got 10. Right. Like, great. That's how it all works.
Yeah, so they're an 86 out of 100. This person's a lousy 35 out of 100.
Yeah. I mean, look, there's plenty here.
I also think they're the type of people who would say, even if you don't believe that is what your biology is telling you.
Yeah. It's just biology, right? That's what they'd say. I remember nature. I saw one that they said that if you're in a relationship, don't burden your girlfriend with your problems. And like, that sounds not that unreasonable.
Yeah, but we can follow that. We can follow that.
Because the problem is, then they said, it wasn't like, if you've murdered someone, don't get your girlfriend to like help you hide the body. It was like, if you're depressed, like, don't tell your girlfriend, because she'll then not see you in the masculine frame, and then she'll be unattracted to you. But then they'll be like, but also mental health awareness, like, here's how they celebrated Men's Mental Health Month. Ready?
Yeah.
It's November and it's Men's Mental Health Month. And
what is it with YouTubers and pranksters where they're so... it's the two types of cunts in the world that are on this shit are brands being like, it's National Pancake Day, and to celebrate, we're doing this.
International Talk Like a Pirate. That's a pirate. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's the funniest thing in the world, guys. Guys, quick, put out a sassy tweet. We're going to be the Wendy's of vacuum cleaners. Come on, everybody. Yar!
Or it's YouTubers and pranksters that are like, guys, it's actually Budgeting Awareness Month, and so we've teamed up with the homies at Commonwealth Bank. Or like, What's up, guys? It's actually Kidnapping Awareness Week, and to test someone, we're going to make them think we've kidnapped them to learn about the dangers of Craigslist.
I think it's like risk mitigation. It's to outsource the blame in case it's corny.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, guys, that wasn't my idea. It was Mental Health Month.
Yeah, like, sorry, guys, we just had to celebrate.
Had to do it. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
It was cringe video month. That's why I sucked that month.
Guys, it's it's the Melbourne Winter Festival, so we're going to be gaslighting women all this week on the channel.
Come on, guys. It's Toxic Manipulator Month, so rise up, kings. Tell her.
Guys, you may have heard of the news that a nuclear reactor in the Ukraine has totally got busted, so we're being toxic as hell this week on the channel. Anyway, this is Stop Telling Your Girls That You Like About Your Problems to celebrate Men's Mental Health Month.
Should address your mental health.
It's November and it's Men's Mental Health Month, and just know that your mental health should always come first. But in saying that, you boys should not burden your problems with the girl that you like. Trust me, you doing this is just showing complete weakness, especially if it's in the initial stages of seeing the girl. Even if she's your girlfriend, you do not want to shower her with your problems and show her all of these emotions, because what does this do? It puts her in a masculine frame and she takes the role of the man and wears the pants.
Boys, the girl that you're seeing wants to be with a man. She wants to be with a protector. So you've got to stop sharing her with your issues and not fixing them, because eventually, as Jacob said, she's going to take the leadership role in the relationship and she's not going to be attracted to you anymore. But you boys need to see psychologists, psychiatrists, talk to your friends, your parents, your family, because it's super important for you to be in a positive mind space, not just with the girl, with your whole life.
Gil.
The guilt.
Yeah, they got real private school accents, don't they? Boys, you got to do this, boys. It's real like,
Let's just psych up.
yeah, come on, boys, footy, boys.
Under 14's
footy.
captain. Let's just psych up.
Yeah,
Do you have any strategy for the game? No. It's just psych up.
Psych
That's their
up,
job.
Get out there and give them hell, boys.
Under
Gotta
9s to
gotta
under
get out-
15s.
yeah.
It's just psych up. Let's just not.
have halftime oranges in
Let's
your
go out
relationship.
swinging, boys. Yeah.
Sorry, girl. I've been talking about my problems too much. Let me just put my
just-
head
Fuck.
around.
Fucking cunt.
You see my mouth gun? You see my mouth gun?
Yeah, I don't know.
I find that like they're almost saying something. So like I get not burdening people with your problems, like probably good, but then obviously they take it too far and they're like, don't open up to your girlfriend. But then they say open up to your friends and family, which I found to be weird.
So you don't have to hold masculine frame, whatever they're talking about, with friends and family. But this idea that, like, you know, for God's sake, autonomy is kind of fun. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, imagine
Figure
me,
your own shit out.
imagine me treating you like we're doing an episode and it's like, boys, never tell your co-hosts that you don't have any ideas for the podcast, because then you won't be in the right frame and you won't blah, blah, blah. Well, how do you work together if I'm not saying like, hey man, I'm really busy this week. Do you mind finding some cases for the pod? Like, it just doesn't, and you're not going to go, wow, he's a weak bitch. Like, you're just going to be like, okay, I'll help you. Like, or you go, hold more masculine frame. I don't know how hiding it. I mean,
Right? And then I'll burden my girlfriend by being like, oh, Bryce is just so feminine. He's such a beta male.
like, God, it's this idea that you're a slave to your biology. Like, you don't have the ability to listen to what I'm saying and like have a perspective. It's just, well, Bryce, no matter what you say about why you don't have any cases, the problem is you weren't in a masculine frame, and I'm biologically designed to now not like you and want to do a podcast anymore. I didn't get it, but hey.
I'll
look.
also just comment that it seems to be the same order. It's always Jacob talks, then the bigger dude.
Yeah, always is.
Yeah, the guy who goes second, he's the beta.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell it. I'm going to call it like it is. Little beta male.
It's a funny format.
Little
Oh no,
cuck.
this guy took the lead on this one. Don't worry.
Oh, look
There's
who's the cuck
balance.
now.
The one. Would you like to see him have his masculine moment?
Yes, please.
This is girls don't want you knowing the truth.
Also, everybody just listen to this. The way they say girls, it's like they put
Gills.
a little Y. Gills.
Yeah,
Gills.
gills.
Guys, if you want gills. then-
Boys.
Boys. If
Gills
you want
are going
gills,
to do this.
Girls are going to find you gross if you are anything but me. That's just gills for you. All right, let's hear it.
Here we go with their official merch.
Frame
hoodies
it
on.
up, man daddy.
Here we go. Here we go.
Girls do not want you knowing the truth.
Guys, you have to understand that girls are going to lie to you. They're going to tell you stuff that they want.
You have to understand.
All women suck. That's what they're trying to tell me, guys. Girls are bad for you, bro.
Fuck.
Dude, this...
to work, not what actually works. You know, they will tell you that being a classic nice guy, a super feminine guy, is what works, what gets the girls, what's get their heart racing. when in fact, the evidence does not show that. You know, they're into the players, they're into the alphas. This cannot be denied. So don't ask a fish how to catch a fish.
Don't trust what she says, trust her actions and what she does in reality. Girls do not want you to know this knowledge. So don't be flexing that you know AMGT vids, you watch AMGT vids, you know all this female nature.
No one's flexing that, fam. Don't be flexing us to your mates. Like, keep it a secret.
The fact that they even have to say that, like I don't know who's proud of watching
What
that.
girl is also going to know? Oh, AMGTA, right?
Yeah.
I know
and he's
that.
like, I've actually been watching these.
Yeah.
Jesus, you'd have to be so stupid and impressionable for that to be your move, which just shows what they think of their audience.
Oh, yeah.
You do not want the girl to know. For example, you're calling her up going, I know that you're just saying this because you're trying to get that guy to chase your validation. No. Keep this stuff to yourself. If a girl knows that you know this knowledge, they're going to test you more. So don't be telling them.
It's straight up like lessons on how to be a manipulator, isn't it?
It's like it's kind of like they've been heartbroken in year 6 and the logic in year 6 is all girls are the same. Like, yeah, they've read like one post online that might suggest that shit and they've just gone, that's for me.
One of those awkward ones. It's always like some dude with like a luscious beard and like a blue suit with brown shoes. And it's like, oh, girls are going to break your heart. That's why I become billionaire.
Yeah. That's why I eat meat and do this. Like, cool. Like,
Girl stands for like, blah, blah, like, gross, like it will take your money, really, really bad, liar. Like,
yeah. And they see one of those memes and
so
go,
awkward.
that's going to be my new philosophy.
Yeah, that's actually my personal brand. Thank you very much.
I'm going to throw this curveball in at the end because one of their tips is also to stop masturbating.
Fantastic.
And
Bit of
it's-
semen retention.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's the only term that I'm using at the moment.
There's some real bro science that is circulating on TikTok about stop masturbating because it's ruining your life. And this is how to deal with the dark side.
Fun fact, it's also circulating in Orthodox Jew YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah, so rabbis are also pretty big on nofap.
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
fun little fact for you.
GTA official X, like,
For girls and boys.
Yeah.
No doubt you'll go through a flat line during your nofap journey. This is when your dopamine receptors are rewiring from all the damage you have caused them from porn, from jerking off every day. You need to stick through this. This is where you're going to feel very depressed, unmotivated. You need to realize your flat line wants you to stay inside and wants you to do nothing. But this is where you need to show your true character and get out, go to the gym, make your bed, do your meditation, do your journaling, and force yourself to do this. Trust me, it is greatness on the other side once you go through this flat line.
Happy Valentine's Day, baby.
Oh my
Sorry, I'm in my
God.
flat line, actually. I'm rewiring my dopamine cells. Get off me.
Yeah. Also, help me come. please. I need to come. Like, straight up. But, like, what I'll just say about that is, like, as somebody who, like, adores the good side of self-help, like I always say, it's, like, for people who I think are a bit underparented.
Yeah.
Like, I think self-help
Eggshell
is
gang.
one of those things that could be so good and yet it just gets bastardized so quickly.
Right.
It blows my mind more than any other category how many people just like ruin it.
That's like, it's like, because it gets passed through. It's like one person has this bit of knowledge and then that gets reinterpreted by this person and then it gets reinterpreted and it just waters it down until it's like...
Next thing, a bunch of dudes who don't have sisters.
And they're reading a script. Like,
Yeah.
these kids have not done the scientific research to say or spoken to anyone that would actually know
Yeah.
that what about dopamine, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and while...
But it sounds true enough, right?
Yeah.
No doubt in your nofap journey, you'll be having urges to break your streak or drop your standards lower and text questionable girls. Trust me, you got to push through this and go past this. Now, this is easily done by keeping a routine, keeping productivity high, not having late nights, not sleeping in, not giving yourself a chance to sit around, do nothing, and be bored. Use the motivation, drive, and confidence that nofap gives you to find higher tier girls.
Fucking hell. So it's all just a fucking ruse for more of their shit.
Get the higher tier girls.
It's not even about like, if you're like, if you're not able to focus because you're like sexually addicted to like fucking porn or whatever, it's no, because then you can actually get what they're calling, better, which is fucking hell.
Stick your dick in a 10. That's what they're saying.
Fuck.
Like, straight up. I'm going to use their gross language.
And who knows?
They never said that, but they would.
Yeah. Well, no, they've had. There was one where they did another version of that video where they said you can stop texting 3 out of 10. This is what they said. So, I mean, look at yourself in the mirror, son.
You guys are a 6 in the right lighting.
Final Judgment. If you've never listened to this show before, the Final Judgment, it's where we take the evidence, we take the case, we say, does it prove God's dead? That's the real point here. Cam, we're talking AMGTA official. Don't tell anyone that you listen, though. Don't flex that you've been watching their vids because you might be able to lose a freaking chance. But, I mean, look, I'm not going to ask a leading question. I'm going to ask you straight up. Do you think God's dead or alive?
I think God is dead because so many reasons, but where I'm going to start this is the concept of celebrity endorsement. It's one of the fastest ways to get credibility in like an advertising space. So if you're like, oh, I've brought out a new smartphone, you're like, oh shoot, what do I do? You're going to get like someone who's like a bit of a tech whiz, like Elon Musk. If Elon Musk uses your smartphone, boom, your sales go through the roof, your brand pops, and you've got
Kanye wears this brand.
Exactly.
There was a time where that would really be cause effect, just wears it instantly. Bang, 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 bang.
So to morph that concept, what's sort of going on is replace Kanye West with decent self-help axioms and rules and replace the smartphone with really toxic individual opinions on dudes who probably have never even met a girl. And you kind of put them together and what you have is like a recipe for spreading some pretty bad manipulative stuff. Yeah. So like, because the good stuff is going to make people be like, oh yeah, no, I do like that. Like, and then the bad stuff is going to be the stuff that the impressionable people take on. So if I'm a 12-year-old boy, or let's go a little bit older. If I'm like a 14-year-old boy and I've got a crush on this girl and I'm like, well, she won't talk to me. It's like, oh man, I started making my bed like they said I should. And that's actually like, I started working out like they said I should. I've been journaling. It's like, oh, I guess I'll do the other stuff and just see women as a conquest and as an object and not as people. So I don't know, call me a little beta cock, but that's what I believe.
Yeah, we've had cases before which have a similar trajectory of, you know, Prank Invasion, the guy who was teaching you how to kiss a girl and clearly
that's right.
with a subscription fee or something, like in the wrong hands.
He was so obsessed with kissing.
And yeah, kids are way more impressionable than I think people remember. Like when we were kids, you know, like 14, we were definitely a lot more impressionable than we thought at the time. I think we thought we were a lot more independent than we thought at the time. So AMGTA official, holy shit. You can say it. You can find so many levels that it's bad. It's just the concepts as a video are bad. The fact that it's going so well on TikTok is doing a real interesting sort of statement there.
I also don't like the oversimplification of people into categories. So like, I think that they see the world as 3 categories. There's girls, alpha men and beta men.
Yeah.
Which is so grossly simplified. So girls are like the conquest. They're the things that the men who are the main characters have to get. And only
they're going to try and trick you, and only the alphas will pass the tests and like blah, blah, blah.
Until you can get through the maze to get the girl.
And then
what? I don't know.
Man, like realistically, not to say I'm like a freaking CEO of talking to gills, but like what time do you have? Because I feel like a lot of love and romance is kind of just literally, you just got to talk to people, right? And like you will pick up little things along the way about like, okay, so I'm not trying to sound like a CEO of talking to gills, but like it does sort of kind of, for me, I'm wondering where they get the time to actually talk to the gills, because all they're doing is
get their data.
Yeah, they're doing the no fat, they're making the bed, they're doing the push-ups, they're making the TikToks, they're researching dopamine receptors, and blah, blah, blah. What gills have you actually spoken to that, like, you know, I feel like
I've got a cousin who's a gill.
Anyone listening has, mum,
I feel like they do not have sisters.
Hell no. It's like, and you know, anyone that's listening who, no matter sort of what your sexual orientation is, no doubt that you've picked up tips in your life just along the way from experience. So, you know, for example, hey, you know, you've picked up that, I don't know, you might have tried to be funny one time in a situation, and it's ended up, everyone was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And you go, all right, so that's something that's funny in my head, and I won't use that as a flirting thing anymore.
Exactly.
For example,
things
like
don't
that.
do Scottish accents.
Right, whatever. But
as much as they're funny.
But like, clearly these guys, I don't think they're doing any real life in experience. They're just reading, and then they're reading off the lecture notes, which is the worst.
Following Dan Bilzerian and Gary Vee.
Yeah, like the worst goddamn teachers in the world are the ones that were obviously reading off a textbook. You ever feel like in class you were just getting cheated because like someone was clearly just reading? And I think these kids are just reading. I don't think they've ever been like, yeah, one time when I was at the club, I actually I didn't burden a girl with my problems, and now it was my like girlfriend of 2 years, like whatever. They're just gone, no, boys, trust me on this, boys. Where is the goddamn evidence, man? The background of your freaking cave is your AMG ETA official logo with your shit TikTok lights. Are you really? Is that where you're bringing these sort of girls home?
And like
To the AMG ETA official headquarters?
I would also love to be a fly on the wall in their like business planning. Like, could you imagine them being like, all right, bro, boys, we're gonna get it. We're gonna blow up. We're gonna tell all these boys how they're gonna be alphas, and we're gonna be the alphas of the alphas. And man, this is just the beginning. This is the tip of the iceberg, boys. Tip of the freaking iceberg.
Talk, man.
Yeah.
In the meantime, it's like they're doing all this talk, but then you like fucking walk to the next room and their bed sheets are so stiff you could snap it in half because they're fucking drenched in cum, you know? So like...
I love that. Even though we knew what you were saying, you're like, you know what, fuck it, let's twist the knife a little. The drenched in cum, that comes out of the tips of their penises, you see.
Right, yeah.
From
When the dark side of FAP.
Finally.
Of yes, FAP. So look, I don't believe a word they're saying. Clearly a lot of people do. That's going to be a bit of a problem online because everyone's an expert and fuck, man. They haven't even done that thing that you do in your videos where it's like, this is just what's worked for me. It's like, no, boys, all girls,
the generalizing.
Trust me, all of them. It's like, no. You literally, I could be a fucking, I could be 100 years old and have dedicated my life to the behavior of praying mantises. And I still couldn't be like, trust me, boys.
Yeah.
All praying mantises mate in the winter. All of them. Like, no, I couldn't do that with a straight face. So,
Yeah.
no scientist would. And I'm not saying that they're science. It's anything but. So
I don't know, bro. They did say the word dopamine receptors. So.
Oh, shit. Yeah. And my little beta brain doesn't know about that. I'm just too busy saying to girls, I have a problem in my life.
Damn, bro. Maybe it's not God who's dead, but our alpha energy.
Yeah, maybe we just decided to roll over and just take it, you know? Like we didn't fight for the I don't know, whatever this is.
An alpha could finish that sentence. You
Yeah.
submissive cock.
God is dead. Case 2.
Girlfriend rules.
Girlfriend rules. I mean, look, the sign of any successful relationship is when there are rules.
And
for
when
it.
those rules are written out.
Yeah, written out rules. See, I think there's universal rules for relationships.
Yeah.
Obviously, like be supportive and, you know, freaking don't
talk about your mental health to your partner.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she will use
instantly.
you.
Yeah, she'll know that you've actually become a beta. So yeah, but let's get some ones from this is written by a girl.
So yeah, this is written by a girl to a
cool.
guy. So fellas, listen up. This is what all women want. We finally have the secret.
This is the blueprint we were waiting for.
This is the blueprint. So it's partially typed, and then this girl has gone on and written all over this. All right. So here's the rules. There's about, I don't know, call them 20, so we can go through them pretty
Holy
quick.
shit, okay.
You are not to have a single girl's phone number.
Oh my God, I've seen this. Yes.
You are not to follow them on any social media, including Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. You are not, which is underlined, to hang out with Keegan, including his house or anywhere in public. Friggin' Keegan, dude. You are not to go to Honda without me. Vroom, vroom. You are not, so many nots, to hang out with your friends more than 2 times a week.
Holy shit. And like, you know, the not in capitals is a really funny...
And underlined with pen.
Yeah, it's a really funny choice to... Like, it's a very, like... Unironically, the only people that do that are when it's like a 75-year-old complaining on a Coles Facebook page. I was not happy to see that the oat milk was gone. And like, how dare you? You should be ashamed.
It's like, bro, get a hobby. You are not to look at a single girl.
Oh my God. Not to look at them. Like,
imagine if you just got like a single female friend and you're like, just talking to them like this. Hey, how was your day?
There's looking and then there's looking, right? Like,
I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, sorry. I just want my relationship to last and be happy. Sorry, my life's too good to go down on this.
sorry, I can't afford to give you eye contact right now.
Oh my God,
I'm trying to be a good person.
Hey, baby, it's me. I did it. I
Get the
broke rule
rules,
7.
yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yeah,
Ow,
exactly.
Stupid. I'm so stupid. Ow.
You only have 3 more chances.
Bryce, you're so dumb. You screwed up again. You're going to be single for the rest of your life. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry.
If girls come up to you at any place or any time, you are to walk away. Okay. Let's role play this. Okay, you be the girl, I be the boy.
Okay.
So approach me for any reason.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
Yeah.
So you're just like chilling.
Like, maybe you need the time or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
no, for sure.
Cool. I'm chilling.
Excuse me. Is
I
this
am walking away. My eyes are not looking at you. I am not going to the Honda shop.
No, yes, that's cool. I just wanted to know if this
No,
is...
I am walking away. We are not engaging in discourse or eye contact. I am not going to Keegan's house. All right, sick. Okay, that works. That's a very normal situation.
Okay, I can see me being in that.
All right. Mo is not hang out with us every time we hang out. Sorry, Mo. You are not to ask for head. Naughty.
From...
Yeah,
I'm assuming from the partner.
From the partner, but it's also, nothing says longevity in a relationship like a lack of sex. All right.
Oh, man.
Sorry. You are
Huge
not... I'm just
Shout
saying.
out to anyone that's like religious or like,
Nah, fuck it. If
They're not
your roommate's
lasting
your
according to
roommates,
Cam.
Yeah, I'm an expert. I'm a freaking expert. I'm calling the shots. I'm just as bad as Alpha Man Energy. Nope, I will making my humble apology 1 minute after. All right, you are not to get mad at me about a single thing ever again. Yes, she is. Oh man, this is so good. It's like
really funny because it's like written like a 6-year-old to their parents. Like
straight
here
up.
are the rules for my clubhouse, you know?
Right?
And
or
it's
like
so
somebody like
funny.
picking their sim house in the Sims, and they're like, "Well, I get everything. Also, my person is a scientist rock star who goes to the moon regularly." It's like this is everything.
You get to be Kenny, who has no features at all.
Right, zero compromise. Okay, you are not to bring up Tyler, Noah, Devin, or Josh ever again. You are not allowed to drink unless I am with you. I am allowed to do a phone check whenever I please.
Oh man, the wording of these are so funny. And like, the only thing I can think of is that this guy has really fucked up in the relationship, and this is the last straw. Like,
oh wow,
right? Like maybe this
person.
person cheated on them, like really, really, really horrific amount of times, or just something. The one is a horrific amount of time, but you know what I mean, right?
I would believe that story, but like anybody who writes rules like this would probably be upfront about that,
right?
Like you are not to cheat on me with Casey.
Yeah. Well, eye contact leads to cheating. We all know that, so this is actually pretty smart.
Yeah. If we move in, if we move in, there are never, ever be girls at our house. Verbatim, I read that correct. If we move in together, your friends will rarely be allowed over. This sounds horrible. What? Why does
awesome.
this, like, this girl is not a catch.
This is like rules for a fucking like Big Brother house.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
straight up misery. Yeah.
Jesus.
If I catch you around girls, I kill you.
Oh,
Smiley face. I kill you.
I think that's just meant to be a lighthearted moment.
Yeah, what is that? What is that? That's just like evidence in a future court case. You are not to ditch me for your friends. My
Well,
God.
you can't because you're
Can
not
you
allowed to
imagine
hang
being
out
this
with
secure?
them.
Like,
Oh yeah, it's a really chill lifestyle, huh?
Austin does not control when I hang out with you. Never. And I love, this is why I think that there isn't like a past cheating, because like so many people are referenced like Austin, Mo, Keegan.
Yeah, what is he in like? Is he in a really toxic friendship group?
Tyler, Noah, Devin, or Josh. Golly, they're such a...
I assume they were her exes, but maybe they're his friends. So there's different tiers
that's how
of
I
friends,
feel, because she
you know,
really
like-
does hate his friends. I mean, if they move in together, you know, they'll rarely visit. We are to go on a legit date once every 2 weeks at least. Yay.
See, there's a chill way to have that goal in a couple. Like in a couple, you're like, yeah, I think it's like we don't want to get too caught up in work and like the grind. So let's like really try to have a nice outing like once every 2 weeks. It's not like we must at all times.
Otherwise, we are over. If I say jump, you say how high, princess. You are to make sure you tell me you love me once a day at least, so I know you're not messing around. So
Well, that's how you know someone's not messing around, because no one's ever said that without meaning it, right?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
right.
No one's ever just said it.
No one's ever just said it. And the final rule: you are never take longer than 10 minutes to text me back.
Oh, that's interesting.
Final judgment.
Bryce, just a couple of simple rules for dating. Let's call her Kaylee. Do you want to be dating Kaylee? And to a more important question, is God dead?
God's dead. I mean, we're assuming this again. Assuming it's not a parody. We're assuming that this is somehow a real thing between a genuine couple. I wonder what it is about the internet that has normalized pettiness. right? Like, it's cute to be petty now. It actually means you care to be petty, right? It's not, it's not toxic. It's not, and obviously there's examples from men and women of this behavior, as we clearly saw with these guys weren't that sort of rules for a relationship pettiness. It was more like deep-seated fuckery. But this is like this thing where it's the classic, like, it's cute now in some circles to be like, yeah, I made him unfollow every girl, including his mum, because like a girl is a girl, or like a guy being like, yeah, like I got to make sure that she doesn't whatever, because it's just like it's so casual the way we're offhandedly being like, and again, I say this as men and women that have both been guilty online of making these things like, I don't let her go to a personal trainer because I've installed a CCTV thing in the gym because I don't trust other guys or whatever. Like,
keep your queen on a leash, kings.
And that's meant to be fucking cute, and it's absolutely not cute. There is
it's freaking weird.
Possibly nothing more unattractive than pathological insecurity, right? Like,
I think it comes, like, what you're talking about is like the pettiness. I think it's like a spiraling effect, because everything on the internet has like kind of spiraled and become an exaggerated version of what it used to be. I think it might have started like, or not started, but like, like if you think about grammar Nazis,
right?
Like we're talking like, like mid-thousands internet when it was kind of cute. Someone would be like, I'm a bit of a grammar Nazi. Oh, I'm actually a bit of a nerd, and you spelled that wrong. And it was like a fun little like harmless typo brand kind of thing that people do. And
they
then
also know what Harry Potter house they're in.
Yeah, literally like that exact type of person. And then I think where that goes is in the same kind of ballpark as people who say, oh, sorry, I'm a bit OCD.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
No, you just like neat
Again,
shit.
yeah, well, that word's lost all meaning, right?
Yeah,
I
completely.
have anxiety, like, has lost all meaning. I'm a bit ADHD, I'm a bit whatever, like OCD.
Yeah.
All of those genuine medical terms have kind of lost and the word literally has lost its meaning. All this shit. So then, like, kind of joking around, being like, oh, yeah, no, my girl can't follow any guys on social media because I don't trust girls or whatever. There's people that genuinely see that and go, all right, yeah, no, that's a good point. Because it's like, you could be like a naturally insecure person and go, well, sweet, that's some validation for this is like why it's. And then there's like, you get these AMGTA official type accounts where it's like dating advice, real talk, the tea corner, whatever you want to call it. And it will be, your partner, your girl's got to show you that she wants to fight for the relationship. She's passionate, and that means she should compromise. And so people go, well, okay, I've seen this meme about like unfollowing all other dudes on social media. So I'll tell my girlfriend, hey, if you care about this, I saw it on the tea room, and you've got to do it. Like, I don't know, somewhere along the line, a bit of pettiness and a bit of genuine insecurity has been actually reframed as, no, it's cute.
Yeah.
It's actually a sweet little thing that like your boyfriend wanted to chaperone you to the gym because another guy might look at you, God forbid that your girlfriend is just an independent person who could handle that situation themselves.
I heard a good take on how this pettiness might be incorrect. So there's this dude I like called Gabo Mate, who is like a specialist on addiction and childhood trauma. Real interesting guy to listen to, like this beautiful, like softly spoken Hungarian man who just kind of has like this like rolling voice that like sounds like a cup of tea in your ears. Beautiful, beautiful voice. And he was saying, he's like, when he was talking about his wife, he's like, oh, I used to sort of do this thing where I dote on her and worship her and just be like, oh, you're a queen, you're so beautiful, I love everything about you. And one day she just goes, stop doing that, because you are worshipping something that isn't me. You're building me up to be this. And then when I just come like when I wake out of bed and I'm kind of in like just an average mood, I'm not going to be that queen and I'm going to feel like I'm falling short. So please just see me eye to eye. And I was like,
she must have been watching GTA official.
Yeah,
like, stop putting her on a pedestal, bro.
She really was. And he said, sorry, I've been hanging out with Mo and Keegan again. And she goes, all right, it's time for rules, Gabor. It's time for some rules.
Yeah. So look, I'm not sure how much of an effect this is having on real life relationships. I think we both know, and in fact, both you and I probably could think of the same couple of people in our mind if we're thinking about relationships that would thrive on these rules and probably unironically be using these rules, right? And like, the fuck I'm talking about. And so
you're bad, Bryce.
So it's like, maybe was that a result of the memification of relationships? We don't know. But I think there's probably some investigating to be doing. And for now, I'm willing to call that God's dead because of that stuff. Yeah.
Nice. I'm going to say God's alive because it's exposing some really funny behavior. And I just like it. And who knows, maybe like us being like, whoa, chill out, everybody, is us, putting our chilled out views on other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who knows? I reckon, screw it. God's dead.
Hey, there
B,
it
C,
is.
D, and we'll make it all the way to
EFG.
Z. That's right. We know the alphabet, and we're not shy about proving it.
Honestly,
to you.
yeah.
Yeah, like we learned it in the break. That's what we were doing with our 2 months.
Yes,
but yeah, if you want to check out anything,
One
that we've been
letter a
talking
day.
about- yeah,
But except, no, one letter every like 2 days.
Oh yeah. We got real stuck in the LMNO.
Yeah, Eleanor, yeah, we get it now.
Yeah. I can say it.
We paused and reflected, and now we're here with
We
an
educated
alphabet
ourselves. Anyway, if you want to check out any of the cases we've been talking about, God is dead, not clickbait.
Yeah,
check
see
out
the
Bryce,
visuals.
friggin' Bryce V. Mills.
Mills, Campbell,
yeah.
Walker, is Truthless, 69.
Hell yes, and we are on the YouTube, on the friggin' YouTube, on the Boomer Tube, we're on faxes now. Yeah. Posting there. Hell yeah.
We're on there, we're doing it. Hey, please, this is the season to start telling friends. Let's go. This could be the year that we go live, man.
Whoa, bro.
Imagine a real life Lord God is dead. It can only happen if you tell 9 friends now. No, but actually,
Immediately.
tell them, review if you haven't. Thank you for those that have messaged us on Instagram to say that they want to review, but they're on an Android.
Yeah.
So they just can't do it on iTunes. It's like a genuine problem with about like 20% of the audience.
Yeah, as a Samsung user, I understand. I get it.
Yeah, more calls to action are in the show notes if you want to do that.
Thank you, Bryce. And obviously, we recognize that we are 2 men talking about dating.
Yeah, exactly. That's
You
the
know,
thing.
we don't mean it.
This is
Anyway.
only a very limited opinion, and
Yeah.
of course,
Doing it
pretty
for
ignorant one.
entertainment. Yeah.
So with that being said, hey, we live, laugh, love. We love you.
Love
Thank
you, but I
for
swear to
listening.
God, you cannot listen to any other podcast. Okay?
Especially one by Keegan.
Love you.
Case closed.